This morning for you on Daybreak, we speak with a local representative about the increased security measures happening at state capitals around the country.
And how one nonprofit is still changing lives during a pandemic because the community was still helping.
Also, a 21-year-old Chiefs fan fighting cancer gets the surprise of a lifetime. We'll have that story for you. It's all ahead this hour on Daybreak.
Good morning and thanks for starting your day with us. Today is Friday, January 29th. I'm Jennifer Abreu.
Oh yeah, I'm Joe Morano.
Oh yeah.
It's very fun Friday happening out here right now. So we're enjoying it, getting set for the weekend, right?
We are getting set for the weekend. I'm happy it's Friday. It's felt like a long week. I've been pretty consistent on the sleep schedule, but feeling a little tired. So thankful for the weekend and thankful for some sunshine today.
Yeah, that's right.
TJ is talking about that. So let's check in with TJ and we got to enjoy that sunshine, right, TJ, today?
Yeah, we have a lot of that to enjoy this Friday for sure, guys, most definitely.
But that's changing for tomorrow. Yeah. Maybe some rain for the rest of the weekend, unfortunately.
Yeah, we'll start the weekend off on a pretty solid note, but definitely some big changes here, guys, as we head into our Saturday. So yeah, have the umbrella ready to go if you have any plans to head on out tomorrow. If you had any plans to be outside or outdoors, you may want to shift those to an indoor location if at all possible. Satellite and radar showing some clouds here this morning, and we're going to see a mix of clouds and sunshine throughout our Friday here. Or sometimes I like to say Friday, just gets you in the spirit, doesn't it? We're going to have some nicer conditions, milder temperatures out there for our Friday too. Looking southwestward over Park Central Square, we are starting off quiet, not going to have really any issues on the morning commute. We'll give it the green light through and through out there. Temperatures are going to be helped out by our southerly wind that will be on the rise today, but for now it is giving us chillier wind chills. Temperatures are in the 20s and 30s, 29 in Springfield, but when you factor in that wind, it feels more like 19. So that is why you do want to grab the heavier coat if you are heading out later on this morning. As we head through the day, we'll be back into the upper 40s and lower 50s. The average is 44, so a little bit above that this afternoon, but we are tracking that rain. We'll talk more about that coming up in just a little while. Jen.
All right, TJ, thank you. Well, yesterday, the Department of Homeland Security issued a bulletin warning of more increased threats of domestic terrorism in the coming weeks. Representative Crystal Quaid says there was a lot of extra security at the Missouri Capitol building on Mike Parson's swearing-in day. The Highway Patrol and the FBI were there, and since the attack, there have been lots of conversations among Capitol Police, local police, and the FBI about increasing security to better address this concern.
This is the people's house, this is the people's building, and folks are free to come in and out as they so please, as they should. And, but with this job, there is an increased level, of course, of concern. And it is heightened more so now than ever. At the end of the day, we have a job to do, and I'm not going to let that concern get in the way of us being here and doing what we're supposed to be doing.
Quaid says the people who run security in the building make her feel very safe there, and they are still debating if new security measures should be passed for the short term.
MERS Missouri Goodwill says its mission is changing lives through the power of work. Now, Nigel McDonald had to find out what they meant by this and also found out how the group is upholding this mission during a pandemic. It's a tough job to do. Nigel, good morning. What'd you find out?
Yeah, Joel, good morning. It's no surprise 2020 was a tough year for businesses and organizations, but Goodwill told me it still received a significant amount of donations and people still visited its retail stores, which allowed them to continue one of its programs, helping adults complete high school.
Probably wouldn't succeed. Probably wouldn't be where I'm at now.
Shamanique Blakey is a student at MERS Goodwill's Excel Center.
I started this program in the shelter, and I moved from the shelter to my own place now.
Blakey is on her way to receiving her high school diploma free of charge thanks to the nonprofit.
It feels really good, for me to be the age I am and able to go back to school.
She's also gained employment.
Not only am I going to school through them, but I got my job through them. I work at Arby's now. Been there 8 months now.
Blakey says she has a new lease on life.
Plan to go to college. I want to do computer programming. If you put your mind to it, you can do it. It's a good program. You can benefit from that program.
Programs like this one continue to exist thanks to Goodwill's retail stores.
While a lot of places closed down, people had the opportunity to clean out their garages and their attics and their homes. So we really had a nice big surge in donations. All the money we make goes to help people. One of the things I like is we help people just like us.
Harmon says the store is helping people who may have lost income due to the pandemic.
Good quality merchandise for not very much money.
Well, Goodwill's Excel Center provides a free drop-in center for childcare, transportation assistance, extended hours, and year-round operation to support students as they work towards earning that diploma.
I got a little buddy of mine. His name is Anthony Sherman. He plays fullback for the Chiefs, and he wants to give you 2 tickets.
You're lying right now.
No,
Are you serious?
I'm serious.
So the Terminator wants to give me tickets?
He was not lying indeed. A Kansas State senior fighting a rare form of brain cancer got the surprise of a lifetime when he received 2 tickets to the Super Bowl. 21-year-old Jace Ward was diagnosed with DIPG. It's an aggressive, inoperable brain tumor that affects a person's ability to walk, talk, use their hands, and even swallow. This week, he was given 2 tickets to the game, courtesy of Chiefs fullback Anthony Sherman.
I cannot express how much it means to go to a Super Bowl as a lifelong Chiefs fan. I've probably watched over 100 games with my dad. And so going to like the big one, going to the Super Bowl, it's going to be so incredible.
Now, thanks to 2 groundbreaking clinical trials, his tumor has shrunk by 25%. He will take his dad with him to the game and will also get to be on a CBS Super Bowl production Zoom meeting featuring Tony Romo and others like Patrick Mahomes. No big deal. This will be a lot of fun. I'm so happy they can do this for him.
That's such an amazing story, Jen. What a great comeback, and what a blast I'm sure we'll have down at the Super Bowl for sure. Our Daybreak live drive this morning, we are quiet. We're expecting no issues out there on our morning commute. Our photojournalist Tim has taken to the streets as he normally does, and we're not going to encounter a lot of issues out there, which is great, especially on a Friday. It is going to be chilly out there, though. Make sure you grab that heavier jacket if you are heading out early on. We are tracking some changes as we head toward the weekend, though, and we'll have an hour-by-hour look coming up next.
From Color 10 Ozarks First, Jennifer Abreu, Joe Morano, and weather with meteorologist TJ Springer. This is Color 10 News Daybreak.